is understanding what I'm going through. Everyone is just expecting me to act a certain way, not knowing that this is also traumatic for me. So I started battling those feelings of not being protected. And as I told you in the beginning, growing up, I had a very sheltered childhood that I seriously, honestly thank my mama for, because that shielded us from so much. And to come to a point where, like 7 years later, I'm at the forefront of a life-changing situation, that shook me. That sort of, it shook me into the reality of my life. You get me? And sorry, I think I'm catching a cold or something. And I remember just being in that situation and literally feeling so helpless. And at that point, I did not realize that it was going to affect me in such a big way. So I started battling with feelings of loneliness, feelings of inadequacy, feelings of what if I was there sooner, what if I had flown home, what if, you get me, like questions that you honestly do not have answers to, but these are questions that you have in your head and they're bugging you. So days passed and weeks passed and these feelings kept becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, and by the time I had realized it, I had withdrawn from my friends. Everyone would ask me what's wrong and I'd be like, I'm cool. How is she cool? I had withdrawn even from ministry. I now wanted a break to sit it out, which I actually did take. So if you need a break, take it. I was not going to work. I would just wake up, like I would get into the washroom and I'd feel some type of way. I would sleep in the house. I would be left alone at home and I'd start feeling scared, and all these things I had not realized that they would take a toll on me. So then I had to like start working on becoming better, because trust you me, responsibility will not disappear into thin air just because you're feeling inadequate. Like, that is not how life works. You need to figure out a way of doing what you gotta do. Somehow, some way, you have the strength innately inside you to beat anything. And I honestly believe that I am stronger than I think. So this is just Maybelline Fit Me powder that I am going to use to set my concealer. So at this point, I realized that I'm not fine and I need help. I need to fix this before it becomes detrimental to my health and to those people around me. So I think, you know what, I'm going to start journaling. I'm going to write my thoughts. I'm going to try and be more open. But then it got to a point where I was feeling like I was so alone, even when I wasn't. You get, like, what I struggled with mostly was that feeling of aloneness. I'm just going to use concealer to prime my under eye area for eyeshadow. And that is one thing I never thought I would struggle with, because I don't know, I'm just a social butterfly. If any of you has met me personally, you know I'm a social butterfly. I will come into a room and I'll just start talking to people I don't know. I'll get to know them, and by the end of the day I'll have made new friends, and that is just me. You get? But then at this point, I am struggling with something I have never struggled with before. The feeling of loneliness and abandonment and being alone. I am not feeling like people are there for me. At some point, I started feeling like God was also sort of kind of against me and everything. And yo, guys, hey, I don't want to sit here and tell you I'm out of that space completely, because that would be a lie. But I will sit here and encourage you, if anything is taking a toll on you mentally, that you're not alone. Like that, I will tell you. The palette I'm using is the Sunrise BH Cosmetics palette. I'm sure if you've been here a while, you have seen this palette on my channel, my videos. So I don't want to sit here and tell you guys that one day I woke up and it was gone. It's not gone. Like, I don't know what I expected, but I thought there was this feeling in me that was like, one time you're just gonna wake up one morning and that feeling would be gone, because I was holding on to this idea of recovery and quick recovery at that. I was just seated, I would just sit and be like, by next week at time like now, Becky, you're going to be okay, because she's going to be out of the hospital, she's going to be back home, you're going to be the perfect family that you are. And then the week ended and she was not out of the ICU. Another week, and a month came, and a month plus 1 week came, and she was still in the ICU. And I got deeper into that feeling. And the doctors used to tell, at some point she was in a coma, and the doctors would keep telling us, just talk to her, she can hear you. And I would get into that room and I would lack words. Like, I would become numb. I didn't know what to say, what to do, if I can touch her hand. Yani, it was a whole thing that I had never dealt with before, and I didn't know how to do it. And I didn't know how to ask for help, because again, I felt like I needed to be strong for everyone else. And guys, it has been a journey. Trust me, it has been a journey. And it is still a journey till now, the date of recording this video. It is still a journey. And I think from the outside, everyone would look inside, and I think everyone is still looking inside and seeing this strong, able, courageous girl. I am all those things, but within there is this feeling of weakness and not being able to, rise up to the occasion. So what am I doing to help me in this situation? One thing I have had to do is redefine myself. Like, redefine myself from the guarded, sort of strong girl to the outspoken, courageous, fearless woman that I have had to become through different situations in my life. And redefining yourself is easy until you're needed to like delete and totally forget parts of you that were your identity, and you're now required to walk into a totally different perspective, into a totally different space where you define strength in a different way. You feel me? And that is what this period has been for me. I have had to walk into an idea of myself, or a place of awareness of myself that I've never had to deal with before. You feel me? Like, I've had to look so deep into myself to dig up myself, to like realize who I am and what I'm capable of. And right now I'm at a better place, but it's a journey. Like, it's a daily thing. It did not happen as miraculously, let me not use miraculous, as fast as I thought it would be, because I seriously did think that one day I'd wake up and it would be gone. Like, bye, I'm gone. You're now secure, you're now happy, you're now okay. But then it didn't happen like that. And I've had to battle that feeling every single day, and it's an ongoing journey. And I'm not going to lie to you people that it is easy. It is not. But one thing I have done is find parts of myself that make me feel capable. So if it's just telling myself that, you know what, baby girl, you're beautiful, you're able, there is no situation that is too hard for your God. God is in control. I have had a lot of self-talk also. And lastly, I have spoken to people. When I feel overwhelmed, I have found it within me to just give a call to someone close to me and just be like, I don't feel okay. Can you just assist me in this situation? And I really want to thank God for everyone that has been there for me during this period and for my family, because it has not been easy. It is not easy. We are still walking towards the journey of restoration and total healing, and we are still trusting God that He's going to show up in a miraculous way. But even in that uncertainty, I just want to thank everyone that has been there, because your support has gotten us here. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you all have been a great support system. So God bless you for that, for standing with us at this time. And so that has been it. Like, if I get to post this video, then you guys will get to know that I'm struggling mentally. But you know, it's okay not to be okay. That's something else that I've just had to keep reminding myself, is that it's okay not to be okay, because I feel like there's this expectation of okayness and perfection that, I don't know, I don't want to say society, but society puts us into that. Even if you're struggling, don't start telling us your problems. Deal with it. Find help. Get help. And everyone is just within that get help like mentality, and no one is telling you where to get help. You get me? So let's not judge people that are going through stuff, because trust me, you think it's easy when it's outside until it's in your backyard, and you realize it is not as easy. It's not as easy said as it is. You get me? So that has just been me. That has been me mentally. That has been me psychologically in this period. And I am honestly just grateful to God, because His grace has held me and my family together. The other thing I want to do a bit of finishing for this face, I want to put on some mascara. Why am I saying mascara? And I'm using the Colossal Go Extreme Volume Mascara. I'm just gonna put it on. So thank you guys so much for, you know, listening to my story. I'm sorry if this has triggered any of you. Maybe you've been in such a situation before. I did not intend for it to trigger you. I just literally wanted to share my mental health situation at the moment, and I hope you guys get better if you're going through anything, because we all are going through something, whether we admit it or not. I'm going to do my lip, and lastly, another thing that I have been doing just as I finish up this look is just looking up to God and knowing that no matter what happens, God still loves me and God still cares for me, that I may not feel it every day. I may not wake up every day feeling like God is on my side. But then I have just learned that through those feelings, to still acknowledge that God remains God and God remains good. So keep trusting, keep praying, keep hoping. Don't give the devil the chance, because a friend of mine was telling me that the devil does not require a whole door to make you feel bad. He requires a crack, a small crack in the wall, and once he's in, he starts tearing you down piece by piece. So they were just telling me that when you feel like you don't understand what is happening and you don't get why God is letting things happen to you, trust the more, build your faith the more. Because once you have given the devil that chance to get into your head and make you feel like you don't deserve better, that God does not care, that is when you will struggle even more with what you're struggling with. Come on now. My lid has just fallen, guys. But I just want to pop on some lashes. It's the last thing I'm going to be doing for the look today, and then I'm going to put on a wig, and we're going to be done with this update. Okay. So am I going to be using So yeah, keep praying, keep hoping, talk to someone. I know it's hard to talk to people when you're going through stuff. You feel like, no, you're a burden. Trust me, I have been in that feeling, and there are days where I just feel like, you know what, I think I have disturbed people enough. I can just deal with this on my I can deal with this on my own without disturbing people. I feel like I have become too much. Every day you feel like talking to people is disturbing them, but imagine it's not. That is just a feeling you have in your head. These people that you're talking to care about you. They want the best for you. So even when you feel like you're being a burden, don't stop it. Don't stop and decide not to talk to anyone, because now that is when the feelings are going to take a toll on you, because you'll be dealing with them on yourself. So even when you feel like you might be getting that feeling of I'm a burden to people, kindly don't let it win. Don't let those feelings win. Keep talking to someone. Write someone a text message, open up to someone, tell someone how you're feeling. Because I have realized that talking has really helped me a lot in this season. Because as I was telling you in the beginning of this video, me, I'm a social butterfly. I talk and I enjoy talking. And I might not necessarily enjoy asking for help, but I do not mind conversation. So I will converse. I will talk to someone and I'll be like, my heart is heavy. And on days when I feel like I'm being a burden, I just find a safe space where I can honestly be like, I feel like I'm being a burden. Can you assist me with this? Like, I feel like I'm burdening you. How do you feel about this situation? So that has also helped. So I keep reminding myself not to run and not to hide and not to keep quiet and not, to stop talking. Because in talking, I have found healing for so many things, more things than you could imagine. So I keep encouraging myself to keep talking, and it's talking to people that care about you. This lash installation. Talking to people that care, to people that have your best interests at heart, not just to anyone. Okay, so that was a teary affair. So talk to someone if you can. If you feel like you need professional help, get counseling, get a counselor. Do what you need to do to feel like yourself. That is all I can say. And my lashes are on. Yep. I have glue here. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you feel better if you are in the same situation. And lastly, I am going to be popping on my wig. If at this point you're not yet subscribed, why? Like, I don't even have any other question. All I can ask you at this point of this video is why. Why are you not yet subscribed? What are you waiting for? If it's a bell, it has rung, you missed it. Subscribe kindly. Turn on your post notification bell that you are notified every time I post a video. I'm gonna be back to consistency, hence why I am filming. So subscribe if you're not subscribed, like this video, share it with someone that you know or even think will profit from this experience and from the tips shared in this video, because what I know for sure is we are all looking for answers in some way, and we are all struggling with something. So if this video has helped you, I thank God that He has used me to bless you. And yeah, thank you for watching. This is my end look. I feel so cute. I feel so pretty. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you on my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Bye.